It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway.
Joining match. Joining match.
It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway.
Joining match. Joining match.
It's game on!
What is up, Echo Master League? Welcome to the second game of our triple header for this beautiful Monday night. It is the start of week 4 of season 4. We've got Hyperion taking on Surge today. I'm Finn Golfin on the mic, joined by Trod, the great cameraman himself. Make sure to stick around even after this game because there'll be another game at 10 o'clock casted by my fellow casters, Sweet Life and Gaga Goose. All right, we are going to be headed here immediately for the neutral joust here. No delay whatsoever. All right. We'll see who wins this neutral joust. The team's coming out of the tunnels right now. All right, and Surge is immediately going to win it. Going to bounce off some geometry. Hero trying to go for it. Ends up grabbing it. Going to clear that one all the way down. Bounces off some more geometry. Hero ends up grabbing it again. Going to pass that one forward to Airy. Airy going to try to go for the dunk, but taken by Light, who's going to slap that one away. And it ends up in the hands of Death Row, who gets stunned out there. Light is going to clear that one all the way downfield. Bounces off shield, though, unluckily for the quick stack there. Ends up in the hands of Blitz. Blitz going to try to go for the shot. Ends up missing. Aries going to clear that one out. Ends up in the hands of Fafs. Ducky is going to try to pass that one over. Nobody there, though, for the intended target. All right. Ends up in the hands of Light, who's going to score the 2 over multiple Hyperion defenders. Great start here from Surge at the beginning. We'll see how Hyperion can respond here. Still feeling a little bit sick. All right. Hyperion going to come out of the tunnels right now. We'll see what they can do with their offensive joust. Death Row immediately going to pass that one down. Although the pass is a little bit off target here. Ducky is going to try to grab that one. Never mind, it's Blitz who goes for the long 3 and ends up making a 5-0 start here from Surge. Hyperion really left reeling from those 2 very quick goals from Surge. All right. 8 minutes and 30 seconds, though, in the round, so there's a lot of time for Hyperion to make a comeback here. We'll see what they can do with their second offensive joust of the day. Hero's going to immediately toss that one over. Bounces off some more geometry. They're trying to go for some right tunnel passes. Ends up not working. Ducky's going to take control. Take his time. Crosses that one over. It kind of hits Trench there. Going to pass that one down, though, to Light. Light is going to pass that one over to Fast, who goes for a nice shot here. And it's just quick aggression here from Surge, really killing Hyperion. Wow. Great stuff here from Surge at the start of this round. And Hyperion just needs to figure out what they could do. Got to play slow. They're making big mistakes on these passes. We'll see what they can do here. All right. Hero going to try to pass that one over to right tunnel. Gets off the pass. Aries going to take control. Tries to pass it down to Ryan Juma, but Ryan Juma's covered. Fast is going to take control. Going to pass that one over to Blitz. Blitz going to pass that up to the fast stack of Light and Ducky. They end up overshooting, though. Going to bounce off Trench a little bit. Light going to take possession here. Not many Hyperion players back to defend. Over to Ducky. Ducky going to try to go for the bounce shot there. Ends up missing. Hero's going to take that one. Tries to slap it back to some friendly teammates. Light is going to take control over to Blitz, who goes for the beautiful shot over Airy. And it's a 9-0 start here from Surge. Surge really playing well here at the start of round one. Hyperion needs to figure out what they want to do. Play more slow. Got to figure out what they want to do on defense as well, because they're just being overmanned and overpressured here on defense. All right, Death Row going to take control here. Going to pass it over to the left for Ryan Juma. Ryan Juma going to pass that one downfield, intended for either Hero or Airy. Not really sure. It's going to end up in the hands of Hero. Hero going to try to go for the bounce shot. Ends up missing off of clock. All right. Clear from... Oh, never mind. Slap forward by Ryan Juma. Aries going to take control here. Almost stolen by Blitz. Hero's going to try to take control of that, but it ends up being cleared. Things in my throat right now. All right, Ducky's going to clear that one forward. Ends up in the hands of Light, who goes for the long three. Beautiful shot here. And Surge just seems unstoppable in this round one. All right. We'll see here. Hyperion really going to need to figure out what they want to do. Really struggling here. Still a lot of game, though, left to play. Death Row immediately going to try. Oh, bounces off geometry there, unluckily. Going to end up in the hands of Ryan Juma. Ryan Juma pressured by Ducky. Going to cross someone over to Airy. Airy going to figure out what he wants to do with this disc. Going to pass that one down. Beautiful pass to Hero. Saved by Blitz. Blitz is going to clear that one out. Ends up in the hands of Death Row. Death Row going to try to pass that one forward. Fast is going to clear that one to Blitz. Blitz is going to clear that one down right tunnel. Over to Ducky. Ducky, pressured by Hero, passing it down to Fast. Fast, looking up for Light. Saved by Death Row. Death Row going to clear that one out. Hero takes control, tries to blind clear that one all the way down. But Airy with the regrab tries to go for the long three, ends up missing. It's going to be Ducky who takes possession. Ducky's going to pass that one forwards to Light. Light looking for an opening here. Going to pass that one downfield over to Fast. Fast tries to go for the shot, ends up missing. We'll see who gets the disc first. It's going to be Light. Light. Oh, no. Airy's going to take possession, slap that one forward over to right tunnel. It's going to end up in the hands of Ducky. Ducky's going to take control here. Cross over to Blitz. Blitz looking for an opening here. Blitz down to Light. Light tries to reset it back to Fast. A little bit of a bad pass there. Ducky's going to take control here. Over to Light. Light tries to cross it over to Fast. Fast ends up missing. Fury's going to take that one. Going to try to clear that one out. Bounces off some geometry there. Fast gets it again. Fast pressured by Ryan. Over to Blitz. Blitz with a beautiful three. And Surge looks unstoppable here in this round one. 15-0 so far. Hyperion really hasn't got many offensive plays here. Really need to figure out what they want to do. Try to get some set piece engagements here. All right. We'll see what they can do with this offensive joust. Death Row over to Ryan Juma. Ryan Juma looking for an opening. Pressured by the fast stack of Surge. Tries to pass that one over to Death Row, but taken by Light. Light is going to look for Ducky. Going to try to pass that one back to Light. A little bit overthrown there. Hero ends up taking control. Gonna clear that one all the way down to right tunnel. Blitz is gonna take control. Blitz over to Light. Pressured by Ryan Juma. Beautiful stun there. Death Row takes control. Gonna clear that one forward down right tunnel. And we'll see Blitz grabs the disc. Gonna take their time here. Gonna cross it over. Intended for Ducky. A little bit misplaced pass there. Ducky looking for an opening. Crossing that one over to Blitz. Blitz looking for an opening here. Pressure by Ryan Juma. Resets it back to Fast. Fast tries to pass it over to Ducky. A little bit overthrown there. Light is going to take possession, though. And a beautiful two top pocket there. Great stuff here. Beautiful stuff here from Surge, and they only need 3 for a Mercy here in the last few minutes of this round 1. All right, Hyperion here, going to be coming out of the tunnel. We'll see what they can do with these last few seconds. Ryan Juma trying to go for that one. Ends up in the hands of Fast. Oh, they might try to go to end it here. Blitz going to go for the shot. Almost goes in for the 3. That would have ended it. But they're going to get the 2. 19-2. And it's almost a mercy here. Fast with a beautiful goal. Surge has really been killing Hyperion. We'll see. Some technical issues on. The round has not ended, but I will continue providing commentary even though we can't see. All right, Death Row. Gonna try to pass that one over, but ends up in the hands of Airy. Airy gonna toss that one forward, but Blitz is gonna intercept it. Gonna pass that one up to Light. Light all the way up. Tries to go intercepted by Death Row. Death Row is gonna clear that one down mid-tunnel. All right, maybe. Nope. I don't know. Oh, and Hyperion is gonna have a scoring chance here. Over to Hero, and that's gonna stop the Mercy. 19-2. Sorry for the technical difficulties there, ladies and gentlemen, but it's part of the process. All right, we keep it moving. All right, Surge is going to be coming out of the tunnels here. We'll see what they can do here with the advent of the Mercy out of the question now. Over to Fast. Fast going to cross that one all the way. Tries to go for Light, but ends up in the hands of Blitz. He's going to cross it back over to Fast. Fast tries to go for Light, a little bit underthrown there. We'll see what Hero can do here. Clears it all the way down. Taken by Ducky. Ducky is going to go for the shot. Saved by Death Row. Death Row is going to clear that one down. Airy clears that one. Tries to clear it down right tunnel, but ends up bouncing off some jump. Right tunnel. Tries to pass it over to, not really sure, over to Hero, but ends up in the hands of Light. And another great save from Death Row. Death Row really putting in the saves here despite the overwhelming Surge lead. Fast over to Blitz. Blitz is going to pass that one over to Light. Light to Ducky. Tries to go for the bounce pass. Ends up missing. Fast is going to take possession here. Tries to go for the bottom pocket. And that is round 1 over. Beautiful stuff here from Surge. Sorry for those interesting technical difficulties, but it makes the experience better. All right, very lopsided round 1 here. The possession has been clearly in favor of Surge. 8 points for Blitz, 7 for Light. Fast for 4, and only 2 points for Hyperion here. Both of those points scored by Hero. Even spread for assists on Surge. Just great stuff here from the Surge team in round 1. Hyperion is really going to have to lick those wounds and figure out what they want to do. Hyperion keeps going for that same fast starting play, ends up missing their set piece engagements off the rip for their offense. So they really need to figure out what they want to do. And Surge is able to provide beautiful counterattacks and able to take advantage of Hyperion's lack of defensive coordination. Hopefully things go better for Hyperion in this round 2, which is starting very, very soon. All right. We're going for that here. Neutral joust coming up. We'll see who wins this neutral joust. And they're going to be coming out of the tunnels right now. We'll see who wins. It's going to be Surge. Ducky immediately going to try to pass that one over to Light. Light looking for an opening here. Oh, blocked by Ryan Juma. And Death Row is going to clear that one all the way down mid-tunnel. But it ends up being Light. Light stunned out by Airy. Airy's going to take possession of that one. Airy trying to look for an opening here, pressured by Light. Tries to pass it up to Hero, a little bit overthrown. Blitz is going to clear that one out. Down right tunnel. And we'll see who gets to the disc first. It's going to be Ducky. Ducky has an open shot here and, ooh, misses that one. But Blitz is going to have a second chance here. Tries to go for the bounce shot. I feel like they were going for some fancy stuff there. But Blitz tries to go for another shot, ends up missing. It's going to be Ducky who takes possession here. Ducky's going to look for an opening, tries to pass it over to Fast, who gets the shot, and that's going to finish the Surge possession here. It really has been lights out from this Surge team. We'll see what Hyperion can do to respond, although if I were them, I'd be feeling pretty demoralized right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Hyperion here going to be coming out of the tunnels for their offensive joust. Death Row is going to toss that one. Try to toss that one over to Ryan Juba. A little bit of a botch pass. Ryan Juba going to try to slap that one back, but it bounces off some geometry. Pressured here, but gets it off. Bounces off some more geometry. These passes have not been looking good from Hyperion. Hero's going to clear that one all the way down, but it's going to be taken by Fast. Fast is going to try to clear that one forward. We'll see who gets to the disc first. And it's going to be Ryan Juma in the vicinity, but it's going to be Fast who gets possession here. Going to try to reset that one back to Ducky. Ducky looking for an opening here. We'll see what Ducky can do. Not much pressure on Ducky. Passing it over to Blitz. Tries to go for the shot, ends up missing. We'll see who gets to the disc first. It's probably going to be Blitz. Blitz going to take possession here. Pressured by Hero. Over to Ducky. Ducky going to take their time. Pressured by Hero. Up to Light. Light cross map to Blitz. Blitz looking for an opening here. Tries to pass it over to Fast. Bounces off some geometry there. And that's going to be Hero who clears it out. But Light with the regrab back. Blitz going to clear that one forward. And Blitz is going to take it again. Try to go for the goal here. Ends up missing. I feel like there's missed opportunities for both teams here. Ducky is going to take possession here. Going to pass it over to Light. Light going to cross that one over to Ducky. Ducky going to cross that one back over to Blitz. Taken by Light, who's going to get the beautiful shot over Death Row. And it's a 4-0 lead here from Surge.
11, 10, 9,
Hyperion here really needs to figure out what they want to do here
5, 4, 3,
in these last 7 minutes of round 2. Things have not been looking good, both in round 1 and round 2. All right, they're going to be coming out right now. Death Row trying to pass it over to the left tunnel, but kind of a botch pass there. Light taking possession. Cross over to Unknown, really. We'll see who takes possession of the disc here. It's going to be Blitz. Blitz trying to cross over to Light. Another kind of bad pass. Light going to take possession here. Light going to try to slow things down, try to figure out what they want to do on attack here, try to turn it more into a set piece engagement. We'll see a lot of stuns going out from the Surge team, trying to disrupt that Hyperion defense. Light is going to look for an opening here, pressured by all three, and gets the 3 over all 3 Hyperion defenders. 7-0 here in round 2. Beautiful stuff here from this Surge team. Trod, is there more games tonight? Yes, there is more games tonight. There is one at 10 o'clock, casted by Goose and Sweet Life. All right, Death Row going to take possession here, passing it over to the right tunnel. Ryan Juma crossing it over to Hero. Hero going to pass it up to, trying to pass it over to Airy, but Airy was covered by Blitz and Fast. Ducky going to take possession here, pressured by Hero. Ducky just backing up, going to reset that one back to Fast. Fast over to Blitz, pressured by Airy from behind. Going to throw that one all the way over, intended for Light, a little bit overthrown there. Light going to take it. Going to pass that one over to Ducky. Ducky looking back to Light, back to Ducky, and it's a beautiful passing play against the one Hyperion defender. Great stuff here from the Surge team, and this one is looking to be another ugly round. All right, Hyperion here just needs to figure out something. A 2-point, just something to get on the board. Death Row going to try to toss that one over to left tunnel. Bounces off some more geometry. These passes from the QB position have not been good today. Fast going to take possession here, pressured by Airy and Hero. Going to pass that one up to Light. Light versus Death Row somewhat. Over to Ducky. Tries to pass it back over to Light. A little bit underthrown there. Airy takes possession. Going to clear that one out. Down left tunnel, but Blitz is there to take possession back for Surge. Blitz up to Ducky. Ducky kind of had an open shot there. Tries to bounce it off of clock, but the bounce was a little bit unlucky there. Blitz going to take possession here. Going to pass that one over to Light. Light looking for an opening here. We'll see. Slowing it down a little bit. Pressured by Ryan. Down to Fast. Fast goes for the beautiful shot over both Hero and Death Row. And that's 11-0 for this Surge team. Beautiful stuff here from Surge, and Hyperion is really left reeling from all of this continued Surge aggression. Surge is really surging, no pun intended. All right, Airy with at the QB position. Another just mistimed pass over to one of the tunnels, and it's really killing Hyperion here. It's going to be Ducky taking possession here. Ducky looking for an opening. Pressured by Airy from behind. A little bit of a scrum here. Oh, and Airy's going to be the one who takes control. Going to clear that one down left tunnel. We'll see who gets to the disc first. A little bit in no man's land right now. Hero going to take possession here. Over to Ryan Jumer. Ryan Jumer tries to go for the immediate shot. Saved, though, and cleared out by Light Fury. It's going to end up in the hands of Blitz. Blitz going to go off of Trench. Death Row. Going to clear that one out. Down right tunnel. It's going to end up in the hands of Blitz. Blitz trying to look for an opening here. Crossing it over to Ducky. Ducky pressured by Hero. Over. Oh, no. Bounces out to Jeremy. Ends up in the hands of Hero. Oh, but his clear ends up bouncing off some geometry as well. Ducky going to pass that one up to Light. Light. Ooh, tries to go for the bounce shot. Ends up in the hands of Ducky, who's going to go for the 3. Just another killer goal here from Surge. 14-0 in favor of Surge. And Hyperion is really going to have to figure out, I don't even know if it's mathematically possible to come back, but the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds, got to do something here. Can't end off scoreless in this round 2. Ryan Juma is going to take the disc, pressured by Light and Ducky. Intercepted by Ducky. Ducky is going to take this one. Going to walk this one down. Going to pass that one up forward to Fast. Fast going to score another 2, 16-0 in favor of Surge. And we're 4 points away from a Mercy here. We'll see if that happens. 2 minutes left here in round 2. Hyperion really struggling here. Can't really figure out anything on offense. Their defense has been somewhat okay. It's really been their offense and the amount of times that they're on defense that has really been killing them. Light up to Fast. Fast. Ooh, slapped by Ducky over to Blitz. Blitz gonna go for the another 2. It's just those counterattacks. Not even really the set piece defenses that are killing Hyperion. It's just that they can't have a defense if they keep botching up their offense. All right, 2 points away here from a Mercy, 18-0. Surge here dominating this game. Hyperion here with the offensive joust. Another kind of blind clear into left tunnel. Hyperion keeps doing the same play, but they haven't switched it up. Ducky is going to try to chuck that one forward up to Blitz. Taken by Airy. Oh, taken back by Blitz. Over to Fast. And that is match over. It's a Mercy. And it's going to be Surge winning both rounds very, very comfortably. Could have been 2 Mercy rounds if I have to be honest. But just it was not Hyperion's day today. They were really outmatched today, and it was just very unfortunate. All right. We got Blitz with 10 points, Ducky with 5 points, Light with 12, Fast with 12, Blitz with 3 assists, Ducky with 4 assists, Light with 5, Fast with 3, and Hero, those 2 points from the first round, being the only score from Hyperion this entire game in both rounds. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys and gals. We do have a game later. It's going to be The Omen versus Lawnmower at 10 p.m. It's going to be casted by Sweet Life and Gaga Goose, and the cameraman will be the Great Trod. All right. And of course, if you want to become a caster or a cameraman, make sure to send a staff application. But otherwise, have a great Monday night. See you later.
Round starting in 15, 14,
Joining match.
It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11,